Hump day, hump
Okay.
day, hump day. It's Wednesday, y'all. Wicked Wednesday, y'all. Hump day. That lump day in the middle of the week. Wicked Wednesday sports tea for y'all enjoyment, viewing, pleasure, and dialogue. It's your boy OGBigSam in the building. And to my right, your left, my right, on both sides of the line, the franchise. Say what's up, man.
What's going on, Sam? What's happening, y'all? Y'all already know
Man,
what it is.
yeah.
It's hump
Man,
day.
yep. We gonna show y'all our expansion of our minds. We are strictly baseball today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, that's why they call it sports tea. Sports. We touch around all brands. We gonna talk baseball today. We gonna get into a few things. Is it time to fire Snake? We're gonna get into the struggles of this loaded lineup. Are we feeling the karma of not giving Ron Washington the job for this team? Are we really seeing the true issues with Brian Snickers and this team and all this talent and the character and and their lackluster play as of late? We're gonna cover all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So when you peek in and you put your eyes on, hit the like button while you're watching and getting full of this particular content for today, Hump Day. So we gonna get into it. Oh, and we do have a sports tea dummy of the week. We might have a triple header winner. Just might.
Triple
You
header.
don't know. Yeah.
Oh, I see
Stay
what you
tuned.
did there.
Yes. Yes. Stay tuned and pick it. Pick it and
And
pick
we
it.
talking about
Yes.
baseball.
Yes.
Triple header. See.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
yes. 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 So where will we start with this thing here? Um, let's see. Let's go with the Brave struggles with the loaded lineup. Because that seemed to be the thing. The some of the bats are come and some of the bats haven't. We're not hitting pretty well in situational. What I'm saying, spots. We're not manufacturing runs. We're up there going through the motions. It's crazy. Honestly, with my mindset of the situation, because I've been saying this since last year, even with all everything. Um, History, the history, man. It's time to fire Schnitt. You know what I'm saying? To create fire in this Braves team. It's time, man. I mean, we got Captain Nonchalant out here. You know, um, you don't protect your players. You don't. You're not a motivational type guy. You don't light a fire up under nobody. Eh, I mean, what more else need to happen other than maybe a 9, 10 game damn lose streak for the powers to be to say, all right, it's time to change this shit up. I'm just curious. I mean, there were there were signs on last season. There were signs the year before of this lackadaisical, melancholy type of dugout. That's not what we need with all this talent and all these characters. You know what I'm saying on this team. We need a Joe Torre, a La Rosa, a Dusty. You know what I mean? You know, I name some folk, but I'm drawing a blank. But you know what I'm saying, though, franchise. The type of guy that we need in this dugout. You know what I'm saying to keep these guys on their toes and not get melancholy or lackadaisical.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I hear you. In my opinion, I don't think it's gonna. It matters what. what type of coach you bring or manager you bring in here, if you're not making the necessary adjustments on the field, or not even just on the field, in batting practice, while you practicing, by yourself or behind closed doors, if you're not doing these type of things, it's not gonna matter who you bring in because it is showing you. Like for instance, yesterday, I think it was Riley that came up. You swinging at balls that was right out of the strike zone that you had no business swinging at. Snit can't fix that. That's on the players. We all had to, we have to. The players have to go out there and perform. Yeah, it looks bad from top down, but if you're not making the adjustments to what the league, I think the league has caught up to what the Braves have been doing for the past 5 years. Now, I was listening to this space on Twitter last night with the Braves, and they had brought this up that we've been, we've been lucky because we've been catching people off guard from even before 21, and now that the league has started to catch up, we're not. It's like we're dead deer in headlights. We're stuck, and I mean we're wasting great pitching outings. I mean, what starting pitcher do you know that could put up at least 25 strikeouts within the past 3 to 4 starts and we lose? That's strictly on your offense. We're not scoring enough. We're not scoring enough. Nick said it last night after the game. We're not scoring enough. We're not stringing together any type of hits. Like when we get runners on base, we're swinging for the fences instead of trying to find the open hole and bring that runner in. That's strict. That's on the players. They ain't got nothing to do with coaching.
So you don't think us not having Ron Washington don't have any effect on what's going on?
That's not what I'm saying. I mean,
I mean,
we were talking about
I'm just asking for different perspectives. You know,
no. I mean, we were talking about Snit.
yeah.
That's what. But yeah, I mean, not having Ron Washington and Eric Young and on the infield, yeah, that hurts. But I mean, Ron, he deserved the shot to be a manager, and
And he should have got it here.
well, he didn't. So
I know. I'm just, I'm salty about that. I'm just saying, I am.
really, I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm a little salty about that. I felt like I was. I think I might have been in the majority. I mean, in the minority of campaigning for him to get this. You know, when they gave it to Snake, I wanted him to give it to Ron Washington. But I mean, we're where we're at right now, and we need some monumental shock value, something to happen to change the dynamic of what's going on right now. you know. All right, but hey, you know what I'm saying. In the meantime, in between time, Georgia, Texas, boy, was good. Pole position. Keyshawn Blad was good. Hey, Sonya, how you doing? Hey, Christy, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and all the eyes behind the eyes checking this, this program out. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please and thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to OGN TV, which is my channel, please do so. Help your brother out, man. I'm trying to get to 200 subs. Trying to get 200 subs. Work, you know, help me out. Show me some love. Please, please, and please, please. Oh man, I
Really,
mean, but
really. That's what we're doing.
oh yeah. I'm just saying, man. Right now we're in quicksand territory, if you will, of not being able to change directions of the flow of mud that's going in the wrong direction. You know, um, it is. Come on, act right for me. Act right. Okay, it is. Damn it. Because I think it's just me. It's just me. I believe Chipper would solve our problem ASAP. It's just me though. It's just my unofficial, GM from the love seat, what I'm saying, opinion on this here particular situation concerning these Braves. You considering how, the dugout and the clubhouse seem to light up every time he comes around and, hangs out and back to batting practice and things and, things of that nature. Um, it's just my thought. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, because right now, the ice cold bats are a very, very loud problem because they're making no noise. Mm, happy hump day to you too, Christian. And Sonya, that's part of the problem too as well. The pitching has been on and off, on and off, inconsistent. You know, Georgia boy said our sorry ass rotation. Is our rotation sorry, or
Um,
we
no,
or we
I don't.
we're just in a slump, or what would you call it?
I don't think it's. I don't really think it's our sorry ass rotation because I mean we're down a starter and then we keep. They are at least a couple of pitchers that keep going in and out of the you know 25 man roster. So with the pitching, we're trying to handle as much as we can. So
Mm,
I don't think. I mean, to me, this is just my opinion. It feels like the pitchers have to pitch a perfect game.
yeah.
It's like,
The I heard that an announcer say that I think a few days ago, I think while we was playing against the Nationals.
hmm it's
That,
like
that,
Chris Sale and Mad Max been pitching lights out lately,
yeah.
and we can't show anything for it because our bats are cold. ice cold, like you
Yeah,
said. So I
Antarctica
mean,
cold.
I'll give Snit some credit. He tried to, make a change yesterday to the lineup, but I think me personally, I would have, I would move Riley and Olsen down more towards the bottom of the, of the lineup, just until they, you know, wake up. Move Jared Kelnick up to lead off,
Right,
and then have Ozzy, and you could fluctuate how you want to do that, below the first, lead off. But he tried to do something yesterday, but it, I mean
mm,
we swinging that dumb shit. I mean I seen the first, I think it was in the first inning, or it might have been the second inning. I think it was the first inning where Michael had a leadoff single. I mean a leadoff triple. My bad. And Ozzy, I mean, he hit it square on the head. You He tried to make contact, but
right.
and then you have Riley and Olsen. You swinging at dumb shit. Like I'm talking about shit that's right there out of the strike zone. That it's not even competitive pitch, and you're still swinging at that shit.
Well, that, it is a perfect storm of some yuckery fuckery in the clubhouse from all perspectives, from all angles, and we need a intergalactic wand, if you will, to hocus pocus this thing back into shape. It's something, something. I mean, to have everything. I mean, we're looking like bad news bears right now. You know what I'm saying? We we we
Ooh,
we
I got a question. Go
we
go
we,
ahead, Sam.
we looking like the Marlins when Jeter first took over. We looking like a hot mess, man. We just are from top to bottom, and it's a it's a brain teaser or a mind fuck to figure out what the hell is going on or what can fix it. Now, throw your Jeopardy answer
So
with a question right on that there.
so um, do you think that we've been, how can I put this? Not pacified, but uh,
Now, I can say in some aspects, the Braves part of this Atlanta sports fan base, yeah, we are spoiled. Yes,
yes.
yeah, we are spoiled, and we have certain standards especially when it comes to pitching. We have certain standards, especially when it comes to certain bats. Um, we have standards when it comes to the overall aspect. I just don't know what it's gonna take to fix what the hell is wrong.
Well,
I
okay.
just
Let,
I just hope
let
this
me,
not a season long thing. I really I hope something happens. It just turns around. I really do.
so do you think that we need to go through this in order to, come back to perspective per se,
No,
because of that magical season that we had last year?
hell, we went through this the year before. all this, the erratic play, the bad play, the bad managerial decisions, situational decisions, mismanagement of the pitching staff, the bullpen. We went through. I don't want to see this movie again. I do not want to see the sequel. I want the happily ever after dynasty style. That's what I want. I want to be looking at pencil us in into the NLCS when the season starts. That's where I want us to be at.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want us to, be at that too.
And I think the only way that we're gonna consistently be there now. The red flags and the warning signs were on the wall. Um, Admittedly, because me and Mike even discussed this when it happened when we won the championship, and I'm just like, all these damn red flags, and then they not gonna fire Sneak, and we just won, and they're gonna hang on. They're hanging on to is that Bobby Cox love thing, and he's just not the right Cox guy because he's nothing like Bobby. Bobby would get up out the dugout and go cuss the umpire out just cause what I'm saying to get some what I'm saying get some going on, get some morale going on. Bobby would catch you coming out the field like you done some dumb shit and cuss your ass out. Snake does nothing. He does nothing.
Okay. Okay, then let me ask you this question: Are we fools for trying to or expecting him to be like Bobby Cox?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because we ignored all the warning signs. We ignored them. We ignored every last one of them.
Well,
That first year, and then what I'm saying, and then going to the World Series and really put a blanket over all them red flags. Yeah, it did. It did. Once
okay,
he got that chip up on his belt, the powers that be were like, "Oh, he all right." You know what I'm saying? We got this, so what I'm saying, we good. No, we're not good.
okay,
It's just that's my eye view from the from on top of the dugout. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. I think we need to fire Snake to put a fire up on this team, man, and not just because of that. It's just I don't. He wasn't. I don't think. I didn't feel that Snake was the guy when they gave it to him, and I understand the reasons that they did. Long time Braves guy, been in the organization. He was in the system, in the farm system. All of that. I get all that. Bobby Cox guy. I get that. But he's a Bobby Cox guy, but he's not a Bobby Cox guy. The Bobby Cox guy that we should have gave the job to is no longer on the team. I I, I think this is a Chipper Jones maybe smokes a Tom Glavine put in that spot type of thing. I think one of those three would turn this entire situation around for the better, big picture, long term wise. I really do. I really do. Southside, what's happening? Mucho, what's good? Maurice Martin, good to see y'all in here, gentlemen. Southside, Georgia, and Braves usually have no time and patience in losing. Now, Falcons and Hawks fans have no damn choice because we haven't had same amount of success. This is true. Funnily, hilariously, it is true.
yes.
You know, you know. And Sonya, he did. If you know what I'm saying, a little. I mean, but I think it's more than a lineup thing. I just I truly believe that the motivation and morale walked out the door with Ryan Washington. I do. I do. Listening to and hearing what some people close to the situation have said. I believe that's the lasting effect. You know, but hey, it is what it is. I guess we have to sit back and watch and wait and see how this is gonna turn or come out. What up?
That's that's it. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean, despite us, going through this rut, it's still early. I mean, it's not like it's going into August or
Mm-hmm.
late September. We still got time to turn it around. I mean, the world is not over.
No, it's not. It's not. We're gonna shift gears a little bit. NFL news and notes, most notably ATL news and notes. Quietly, the Braves are, doing some house cleaning and doing some things. We brought in a guy, a corner that played with Minnesota and I think Miami, I believe. He's a cornerback, last name Han. And we also released a guy in the same position. Just some house cleaning notes, what I'm saying, for the Dirty Birds, for the Dirty Birds, for the Dirty Birds. Um, let's see, everybody knows about Justin Jefferson's contract and all of that. As far as that is going. Yeah, that's it right there on that. Let's see here. And now I said we might have a trifecta. Um, Sports Tea Dummy of the Week, or should I say dummies? It's going to be a quick lump in. Yes, returning winner of Cam Newton. Same reason. Dumb. Um, he got the 180 million. You know what I'm saying? Cause he white. So yeah, that's gonna last a few weeks. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna last a few weeks. Um, Jamel Hill. Uh, and that boy Echo off Speak for Yourself. All are this week's winners. You know what I'm saying? Most notably around the WNBA Olympic team cap debauchery, you know, um, with the Caitlin Clark, saying situation. Y'all, if y'all saw my show the other day, you know my thoughts on it, you know how I feel about it, you know what I pointed out. You know, as a going trend, most times when it gets around Olympic time, the Olympic team normally brings on the number one pick from the draft. But for whatever reason this year, um, hmm, and all the sidewise excuses on a stacked, an already stacked lineup, and she was gonna have limited minutes, and we didn't want to, have to, team, people on the team have to ask her Caitlin question, what I'm saying, Caitlin, Carter question, what I'm saying, from all her millions of fans, and I'm like, y'all gonna do that anyway because you snubbed her. It is what it is right now. That's just you know what that is going to be right there. Um, and yeah, you know, give us this, a shout out, prayers up to the family of Jerry West, who passed away. We lost a legend. We lost the logo. We lost an ambassador. We lost a guy the that was the game, not just the logo. He was the game. He done whole lot over the last 30 years for the NBA. Um, and I don't have any particulars on him. Just if you see it, if you check the article, you see the notes, and see exactly what it was. I honestly did not know if there was any illness that was going on with him. I really didn't know about it. Honestly, his passing is a surprise to me. Um,
Me too.
but hey, it is. We have to acknowledge and pray for the family of Jerry West, and all those left behind in his wake, who there may be, with children, siblings, all family members inside the family and out, from Lakers, Clippers, most NBA people that have dealt with him, who owe their careers to him and things of that nature. It's just much love and condolences to the West family. Um, the logo will be missed. Um, and yeah, that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that is
Um,
tough.
that's a tough one. The league, the NBA family lost a good one, a great one. You know what I'm saying? A legend. You know, um, in basketball, we trust, we love, and will miss the logo known as Jerry West.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Um, again, harking back. I'm gonna pull it up just to get back to it. Who asked it? I think. Let's see. Was it? Um. Okay. George Textbook asked it. Um.
Or you, yep.
Yeah. Harrison Hand is the guy's name at cornerback. Um. Honestly, I think this is just them doing their due diligence. I think we have our QB2 and Nickelback in place. Um, I think this is a trying to fill that fourth spot legitimately in the cornerback room. I think because I think that we're going to carry four, maybe five. I believe maybe because I can see our dime packages being a little bit different, because I think I'm going to be real surprised if Helms doesn't end up making a lot of noise at the SS. I think Richie Grant and the two or three other corners are going to be fighting for that fourth spot. Um, that's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm just, spitballing here with my thoughts on what's happening. You know what I'm saying, with the team and all, and especially with the defense. Um, you know, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be lovely. I think it's gonna be rewarding as well as well. Now, I guess we could transition back to baseball. and have a interesting little dialogue, if you will. Uh, the GOAT catcher in Major League Baseball. We've I know I've seen my fair share. There are those, and this came about. I was having a conversation with the Mad One, and I just brought myself over the last couple of years because I was always saying that Pudge Rodriguez was saying the GOAT catcher. He was an all around threat. From defense. To offense, and his ability to steal bases kind of put him over the top, if you will. But I had started to hearken and looking at Javier Molina, and that 50 cal gun that he has behind the plate. Um, and I seen him gun down Mookie Betts. I seen him gun down Acuna. I seen him gun down old boy from the Reds with his long strides. Hey, mm, mm, I, Molina, and he has the bat and the power. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna steal, any bases, but he's gonna hit for over 300 and give you 30 plus of them dingers and 100 or so RBIs, 120 plus RBIs, and what I'm saying, his own base percentage is hella nice. Um, I figure you're tapped in, if you will, in the baseball community, and saying, what's your thoughts on the state of the goatness at the catcher position?
Well, so Maurice Martin came up. He brought one up, Javi Lopez with Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna bring up two more that might have. So one is Jorge Posada.
Yeah,
He
from the
he used to
Yankees.
play from the Yankees. He might have something to say. And let's see, what's this other guy? Joe Mauer from the
Yeah,
Twins.
Joe Mauer, Carlton Fisk, um, Johnny Bench.
Yeah, Johnny
Um,
Bench. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Mike Piazza.
Yep.
Even though then he couldn't throw nobody out if you hog tied them midway up to the second base. Oh, look, he gonna give you a 330 batting average with about 40 home runs and 125, 130 RBI. But he ain't finna throw nobody out. I think I may have saw Mike Piazza throw somebody out at second base maybe 3 times in my lifetime. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He gonna give you Hall of Fame numbers. At at the plate, but from behind the plate. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying that just somebody else may feel a little different about Mike Piazza. I'm just yeah, man. You know, mm, uh, Maurice, who should be the GOAT? Are
He
you
ta- he talking
campaigning for?
he talking about Javi Lopez.
Don't give me. Hey, I love him to death, but um, Pudge and Molina. I, I, I mean, I, I can't put him over them two, man. I like him. He had some hardware. But he's a
Look,
little injury prone, and he got a
what?
sometime gun. It wasn't always loaded, but he knock a person, knock a person down. He was strong at the plate on the collisions. I give him that. But he definitely top 10. I say that. Javi, he definitely top 10. I give him that. I will give him that. He has the chip. He has the gold gloves. For a while there, for a 3 year span, he was the he was that all around cat. You know, at one point, yeah, I put him in top 10 conversation. Is that respectable enough, Mr. Martin? I'm just saying, is that respectable enough for Javi? You know what I'm saying? You know, we kind of sort of talking about rarefied air a little bit, and then I mean, you got Jorge Posada, what got 4 chips, and his is I think is it higher than Javi's?
Hold on, I'm about to look.
You know, I mean, we're scratching when we needed
They don't got happy up there. Let's see. Happy up here. Posada.
I mean, you're making I feel your campaign, Maurice. I feel your campaign. I feel your campaign. I just you know, he had the injuries. You know, just saying the injuries took away. From his consistency. You know, but that's just. I mean, now he was a timely hitter, bro. But I ain't gonna go so far to say Mr. Clutch. I know.
Well, he might be Mr. Clutch to him. You know,
I mean, I, all right,
it, it
man.
might it might it might not be your definition of Mr. Clutch,
I
but he
mean,
might
he,
be.
he he did some clutch like things, but like I said, his injuries, took a lot away from, saying what he was and could have been. That's all I'm saying. Okay, okay, Mr. Martin. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. If that you will probably be in the minority with the whole Mr. Clutch thing. But I'm saying for my perspective and my vote, I give him top 10. I give him, you know, but goat catcher. Okay, no, 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 no. No, I mean, honestly, what I'm saying. If we don't have the injuries that he had, and and there was a you know 6 to 9 year run consistently over 300. You know what I'm saying, with 35 to 40 home runs, on base percentage up high. All of that there, and he's top top five in every statistical batting category. You know what I'm saying? And his, throwing runners out percentage was top five. Then I would be there with you on him maybe being better than Pug, but or Molina or Posada, you know, or Mauer. But injuries made him inconsistent, bro. Injuries made him inconsistent. That's all I'm saying. You know, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I was having this conversation with the Mad One, and I gave my ideas and my reasons. And watching in some of the things I've seen him do over the last few seasons, and like I told Mike, it took me a couple of years to even remotely, to slide him. You could know that him and Pug will be interchangeable. The only difference between them two is Pug's ability to steal bases. That's the monumental difference. Right now, today, I don't see anybody that has a better gun from behind the plate than Molina right now, or um, you know, in history, so to speak. Because when you gun down like the old boy, what I'm saying, from Cincinnati, when you gun down a Mookie Betts, when you gun down a Acuna, and we all know Acuna got the Afterburners on the base. When you gun guys like that down, and make it look easy, to known base stealing threats that scare the average catcher. And this throwing them out all right, I don't know what you're thinking, but not here, not here, homie, not here. You know, you know what I'm saying. But hey, before it's all said and done, I mean, I'm guessing he's probably got 3 or 4 more good seasons in him before he lay it down, sit it down. This is just my thought on the matter. You know, just mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said Maurice, I said top 10. I said I give Hobby. I said that Hobby is definitely in top 10 in the conversation. I gave him. I put that. You know what I'm saying? That he's in the top 10 conversation. Well, anything you want to add to that franchise before we take it down and get on out of here? And you know what I'm saying, so I can go find my AC and a cold beer. You know what I'm saying, and get up under my tree with my tree.
with your birds and squirrels.
Yes, yes. I might even go get in the pool today.
uh, see, I just came back from the pool.
Hey, man. You know,
It's hard work, but all I'm gonna say is it's subjective when you're talking about top 10 lists in any category, whether
well,
it's
it's always
baseball.
subjective when we're talking GOAT status. It is because a lot of people move the goalpost, if you will, subjectively. Especially when we're talking about GOAT type of things. You know what I'm saying? Half the people that are probably listening, somebody in this conversation couldn't tell you who Carlton Fisk was or Johnny Bench. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So you're right. It's definitely going to be subjective.
Yeah. What I meant was like I was alluding to it earlier. Like who your goat is may not be the other person's goat, or
Yeah.
you may not have the same standards as this other. So it's always you know it's like who do you value more? What do you value more in your goat status? than somebody else. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, even with my perception, on the matter, if I, like I told Mike, man, if I'm being honest, um, if you force me to really pinpoint and pin it down with all the facts, what I'm saying, the stats and the truth of the matter, Buzz Rodriguez is the GOAT at catcher.
He was a bad
He
boy.
gives you,
I ain't gonna lie.
he gives you the bat. He's been a catcher in all intents and purposes of controlling the pitching staff and you're keeping the picture, what I'm saying, on point. And number three, he might have been the only catcher that I can recollect in history that could give you 30 to 40 stolen bases a season. He, he routinely batted over 300. His on base percentage was off the charts. Home runs, RBIs, runs scored, walks. He's pretty much top five, top 10, top five in all of those particular categories, especially when it comes to catcher. And then just baseball in general. We're narrowing it down to the position, and just being honest. Pudge right now is the GOAT at catcher for everything that I just named. But like Franchize said, everything's subjective. Everybody has their pick. Everybody has their choice. Everybody has their opinion. That's the one good, the positive about having these shows. You get to hear all those opinions, perspectives, and stats, what I'm saying, and things of that nature.
Right.
Well, I hope we quenched your thirst on this episode of the tea. With these topics and whatnot. Yeah, we getting it different.
Oh,
Yeah, we're giving it to you baseball style. Yes.
and Sam, might I add, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
Pudge.
Pudge? Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah,
So that's another,
yeah.
another notch for him.
Feather in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, first ballot too.
First ballot. Yep.
If I remember that correctly. He went in on first
Yeah.
ballot.
He was first ballot. Yep. You got it.
So I mean, that's hey, and we can pull down some great ones that played the position, but I don't think nobody played that position. All around overall, you know, like that, like Pudge did, especially in the era that he did it in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're over the hump. We're headed into Thursday. If I'm not mistaken, we got the heavy hitters tonight.
Yes, should be the
Uh,
heavy hitters tonight.
yeah, we got the heavy hitters tonight, and I think somebody else as well. But in either purpose, the conglomerate gives it to you. You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? We network this networking thing. We networking. Around this gap, we giving you, multitudes of, saying spot shows and clips and segments and shorts, all of that. Just, to keep you informed, keep you entertained, and keep you dialoguing. Yep, yep. And hey, so it is how we say it is. Wicked wins in sports. Tea is just filled your teacup up, and you have drank it down, and you're good, and not burning up. You know what I'm saying, from the heat of non-information type things. It's been your boy, OG
If
Big
if you
Sam.
drink it down, you won't frown. I promise you.
Right. Yes. And you heard it from the franchise. Yeah. With the other teapot. Hey man, we got to keep it real, man. We got to keep it you got to keep it dirty. Most notably, got to keep it real with yourself. Let your next choice be your best choice. for the Wicked Witch Sports T, y'all. It's your boy OG Big Sam and the franchise over the hump day, and we'll holler at you. Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Hey, it won't go off. It won't go off. It won't go off for
Hold on.
real.
Hold on. I got you. I got you.